Okay, this is the Pantile, and we'll run through it as we normally do. Diorama debris, 1/35 scale. This is the Pantile. The mould number is 1350057. It's produced in the UK by R.J. Norris. I'll get it out of the bag. This is manufactured standing up. Now, the total amount of tiles it actually produces is 84, and you can't really see a great deal, but just on the end here you can see the hanging nibs. So the hanging nibs this way and the end of the tiles right down in the bottom there, and like I say, it's quite a thick mould. So what I should do, I shall go across now and we'll go and do a little bit of moulding and see what these turn out like. Right, a little bit different camera angle today. Right, to start off with, I will say that this little video is going to be done on two reviews, because I have two moulds, one the Spanish barrel tile and also the pan tile, and the moulds are exactly the same, and what I'm going to show you works on both of them. Right, first thing I suggest you do is, when you actually put this into your rinse aid, roll it round in a circle and insert it into a mug, so it actually gets into all them holes, because I find laying it flat doesn't work. Next thing up is mix. Now I've gone over to the Crystallite R, a 3:1 ratio, and I'm using what, 6 mils of water and 18 grams of casting powder. Also, you colour in whichever colour you want it to be. I'm just using the light rust, about 5 to 6 drops into it. Gives me a rough terracotta colour. Once you've mixed it, do it nice and gently and get it into a syringe. That's how I'm doing it. I hold it that way so the air goes back up the top. I'm putting it into a syringe and I'm injecting it into it. It's the best way. I've done quite a few tests, pouring it in, pushing it in with a paintbrush, and the results are absolute rubbish. So I find the best way is to put it into a syringe. Preferably not one of these. These are the throwaway ones, and it doesn't give you a very smooth application into the mould. I've ordered myself some of the ones, the rigid ones with the rubber seals inside, because that will give you a bit more smoother application into it. And you just generally into the mould and squeeze it in. And as you can see, it actually pumps the air out as well. And switch the vibrating table on might help as well. Give a fighting chance. So just go away all the way along like that and fill all your moulds. Yes, I know it takes a little bit of time, but the results at the end are worth it. So that's how you do that. I'm going to do a short video next just to show you how to take them out of the moulds, because each one is slightly different. Okay, time to extract them. Now, I'm hoping I can show you this without causing... You actually need to get your tweezers down as far as you can, and then to remove them, like so. And also, I found that it's better to start in the middle. Take all the middle ones out first and then work to the end. So it is as very and that one's, look, they've got air pockets in some of them, and like I say, it's I really need a better syringe, and nearly all of them are done like that. You seem to get a line of them. Oh, we got a decent one. And another decent one. So that's how you remove them. Close that mould up. And we'll go over now and we'll do the Pantiles at the same time. And I'll just clip this onto both exactly the same. And with these you really have to reach down at an angle, and because if you get the top they just break like that. So it's going to be it's going to be a little bit of, you have to experiment. There we go. But you have to sort of like try and get down as far as you can into the base of the tile. These ones aren't too bad, but I'm getting a good 75%. That's a bad one. I'm getting a good 75% out that are good tiles, but that'll only increase just as I sort of work out new little tricks, and also get, like I say, get a decent syringe, something that's going to give me a steady flow of liquid instead of just surging in and surging out. So that's how we do them little tiles, and how we get them out. And we'll have a closer look now at the parts. The little Pantile, very, very nice. It is a really nice little tile. As you can see, I've just done a little demo for you, just so you can see what they look like together. If I can pick one up, we'll have a closer look. I'll just bring a bit of cardboard in, and hopefully it will focus. Yes, it will. As you can see, look, it's got the hanging there, but the flat piece that sits on the bit of lath or batten, whichever one you want to call it. The tile itself is really nice. It really is nice. Just turn that away. I hope the camera refocuses. Come on, camera. Stop playing about. It's not going to do it. Let me put my hand. There we go. Refocused again. But they are extremely nice, and there's nothing more I can say about them. It's a very good part. And yes, I did have a few issues on the mould to start off with, but once it was all sussed out, they came out the mould beautifully with no problems. I was getting a good 85–90% of good ones. I had the occasional one, like I can spy one there, look, just there, it's got a little air hole in, but to be honest with you, if it's in that corner, the next tile overhangs that, so you wouldn't see it, so it still could be used. But all in all, a very nice tile, a very nice product, and I'm looking forward to using them. And that's about all I can say about this little tile. And all I can say now is thank you very much for joining me, and we'll see you on the next one.